So don't go anywhere, my friends. It'll just be a moment, and we'll be right back. Enjoy some music from my friends at Modern Math, local record label, local musicians in some cases. Some of the musicians are from elsewhere in Canada. Sanctum's here. They're local boys, Calgary bred and born, and they also run the label, and they were generous enough to let me use their music. So enjoy some break music, and I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. Alright, thanks for being patient, friends. I'm back. we'll get back into the game now. Just a half second. Let me turn this down. I hope you enjoy the tunes. I really like those guys a lot, of course, which is why I asked them to let me use their music. And they were very generous to let me do so. So yeah, if you do enjoy it, do feel free to check those guys out on Bandcamp. There's links down in my stream below the video where you can pick up their music at Juno Records, or there's even some free tracks by Sanctums available on their Bandcamp page, also linked down below. I highly recommend all of it. Anyway, back to the Dream Emulator. Wonderful birds. Oh, that's fantastic. I love this fucking game. Have I mentioned that? So, Elios was asking, would people cyber augment themselves? I would in a heartbeat, my friend. Google Glass, sign me up, and then put it in my brain, and then give me hard drive space and a computer screen on my arm, and yeah, fuck yeah, make me a cyborg, man. Take my body parts out that are, you know, prone to fail. Turn me into a machine, man. If they could put my mind into a computer with internet access and a great game library, and then shoot me into space forever, with the ability to perceive my surroundings too, of course, in visual medium, but also other spectrum that are probably unavailable to my inferior human senses. I guess there wouldn't be very good Wi-Fi in space, though. That's something we gotta work on. Galactic Wi-Fi. That would probably fix the whole space program issue, like generate a whole bunch more interest. If we could get galactic Wi-Fi hooked up, we just gotta get the Wi-Fi password from the aliens, basically. Once we get the Wi-Fi password, then humans will feel a lot better colonizing Mars and going out to space. If they don't have to give up fucking Google and YouPorn and Steam, of course people would go to space. Right now, though, I mean, it's just so much more fun to stay in your bedroom at home. And in the coming years here, it looks like we're finally going to get some great space sims. Elite Dangerous is going to come out. I'll probably play that. I'll probably play... probably about it. I am going to play No Man's Sky to death. I'm trying to think of the other ones off the top of my head that kind of had me interested or excited, but they're escaping me right now. But I saved too many times. There are other ones out there. Oh, don't save again. No. What is graph? Okay, I saved. Let's see what graph is. What is graph? Oh, this is the graph, of course. Okay. Whoa, what's this now? What in the world? The fuck, man? Alright. Slowly filling up the blotter, day 22. I hope it just goes on forever. I'll have to play this every once in a while in the future and just keep adding to our experiences. Oh, I love there's still new shit. Look at my pad now. My pad is totally shagadelic. Oh, dude. I'm gonna have a party now. Dude, I'm not even fucking with you guys. I wanted to be an astronaut my whole young life until I got the internet, and then I was like, holy fuck. Once I got the internet, I couldn't even leave the radius of my home. Slowly, then, we got tools to give us the internet outside of our homes. And now I venture outside. Now it's safe to go outside because there's Wi-Fi. Oh, what's over here now? What was that? It's only there when I'm not. It's only there when I'm not looking. Oh, it's a cloud. It's a cloud that's glitching out. Calm down, Tyson. It's okay. Let's just breathe. Galactic Wi-Fi. That's a band name. Somebody should make a band called Galactic Wi-Fi. I pass a church every day. Or not a church, pardon me, a Catholic school. Our Lady of the Assumption, which I love the name of that Catholic school. Going around assuming things at school, are ya? Anyway, they always try to have creative signs out front. And my favorite ever, they still haven't topped this one. The best sign at the Catholic school by my house ever, so far, was prayer, the ultimate Wi-Fi. I had to take a picture of that one. I was like, wow, they really outdid themselves on that one. They frequently try to be hip with it. They had iPod, try iPray. It didn't quite have that same punch, though, as prayer, the ultimate Wi-Fi. Like, I'll just pray for my fucking email. I'm gonna pray for higher download speeds. Pray my way to Wikipedia. Check to factoid. Might just worship Tumblr for a little while. Is it okay to pray to YouPorn? You should sell the iPray for millions. You might be onto something there, Helios. iPray. The iPray could just be like a Bible cover for your iPad that just says that. iPray. Oh my god. I should actually do that and actually make money off of it and then donate it all to some atheist cause or something scummy like that. I like these red trees. Let's walk into a red tree. Oh, well, that was a weird side effect I didn't expect. Anyway, nobody go steal my idea. It would be hilarious if one of you guys actually made that and then made millions, and then I would mourn my stupidity and lack of motivation. If that happens, don't forget about me. Take me out for lunch or something. That's my condition right there, Elios. You can go make it. Oh, man. No, I'm not vindictive enough to take religious people's money. The church is already doing an excellent job of that, of liberating it from them. Because after all, Jesus needs cold hard cash. More than anything else. Day 23. Still having LSD dreams. Not sure where I am or who I am even. Well, let's go in here. I like caves. I really like caves. They're my favorite. Ah, Satanism. You are young, Elia, so you missed the satanic panic of the 80s and 90s, which was really something to behold, man. Like, housewives and Oprah and everybody getting all freaked out because kids who like metal were supposedly sacrificing virgins on the weekend and drinking their blood and all kinds of ludicrous bullshit, which eventually probably spawned Marilyn Manson, who was basically a caricature of all that shit. But anyway, fuck. Satanic Panic, that was something. And I just saw stills the other day. I reblogged them on my Tumblr, actually, at plasticandwire.com today, I think. Stills that were from a police video, an actual police video, showing signs of satanic worship to check for in your child's bedroom. And of course it was like heavy metal t-shirts and band posters on the wall, like a keep out sign, fucking, you know, typical teenager shit. If you were a metalhead or into any kind of edgy stuff at all, it would basically be you. But then, of course, at the end of the photo set, they're opening a chest, like a giant chest he's got in his room with, like, a sword and a chalice and some, like, symbols and shit inside of it. Like, fuck. Conceivably, yes, there probably were teenage metalheads who actually had that. But whether or not they were doing satanic rituals on the weekend is yeah, pretty unlikely, unless, of course, they lived in Norway. Yes, Elios, there's a similar thing recently, too, in the States, wasn't there? Where some guy raised enough money and got it, like, did all of the red tape necessary to put a statue of Satan in front of a courthouse somewhere. He, like, based on his reasoning was like, you know, if they can have the 10 Commandments, then they should represent the other side too, or something. I don't know. I haven't read up on that one recently, but I do remember hearing about that. I wonder if they ever did put it up. It was like Lucifer, a statue of Lucifer with like children sitting on his lap or something crazy like that. Oh, my house just keeps getting more fucked up. I like it. But it seems like anything, like, there is, oh sure, there is Anton Sander LaVey, and there are actual Satanists out there, but they don't sacrifice virgins either. If you read about them, they're just moody goths who have, like, a weird nihilistic religious position that's actually not that negative overall, but still not that appealing to me. But it seems like most of the satanic stuff you find out there, quote-unquote satanic, is fucking either metal bands, which is mostly done, not in parody, but like as a style thing. Unless you're Norwegian again, or real fucking serious about it. But, you know, it's either that or it's like satirical shit that people take and misunderstand and think it's real. And I think that's just hilarious and sad. A statue of the devil with a giant boner that popped out of nowhere. Alright, oh, this room is very fast. This is a running room. I feel like I'm gonna pace in this room. Let's do some pacing. Oh wow, you go slower this way. Oh, Elios, you're gonna school me on LaVey? It's been a long time since I read, so maybe I'm wrong about the nihilism. Just seemed like very unfeeling. I only read the book once when I was very young, probably your age, and struggling with whether or not I believed in God. Those days are long past me, of course. And I do not. fuck, I used to be an altar boy back when I was like 13, 14 years old. So it was a long, hard struggle coming to terms with reality, if you will. But Satanism wasn't for me either. None of it was. Oh, how wonderful. Wow, why? But I wanted to go to there. Can I still go to there? It looks so nice. Yeah, I don't mean to offend anybody, by the way. We don't have to talk religion or shit. Of course, a fucked up game like this just opens the floodgates for discussion of philosophical and deeper topics, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, I'm not like a stringent or strict atheist or anything like that, and I'm not trying to push my belief on anybody or my views. If you happen to be a believer, anyone out there, I respect your belief and your right to believe. Please don't be offended by my position, because I'm not offended by yours. I just, you know, like I was saying, I struggled with it a lot when I was a kid. That was my personal journey. But to each their own, man. As is often said. What a mindfuck. I just don't even know what to do anymore. I think I'm gonna throw myself off this cliff. Free love and don't be stupid. Yeah. I guess that is kind of the gist of it. What's this? A new thing opens up. Flashback. Let's save and see what flashback does. Flashback, eh? Oh man, I'm having a flashback. Except I don't recognize this place at all. What is a flashback? What is flashback mode? What is this? Closing in on our third hour and we haven't killed anything or achieved anything. And it feels great. I suppose that's true, Elios. Like, people take it as the literal Satanic Bible just because it's called that. And, that's kind of what I mean, I guess. Like, Satanism and things like that, that put people into a frenzy, it's always misunderstandings of what truly is, it seems. Not quite getting what is going on. Not that I feel like I know what's going on or whatever. I'm probably the least likely person who knows what's going on, but it seems like a lot of fear of that stuff is rooted in misinterpretation. That's what I'm saying. Although I'm not encouraging any of you to be Satanists, because that's just dumb and super corny. Totoro the cat is laying on top of my computer, possibly causing my power system to overheat. But I'm letting her get away with it because a new power system has been delivered to me recently. My first upgrade for my shitty computer should hopefully make my computer run a little quieter and have a little power to spare. We can only hope, anyway. Anyway, disregard my rambling philosophizing. I've been playing a fucked up game and I smoked a lot of weed. And now I'm pretty delirious. Gonna have weird LSD dreams forever. Back in my weird house with the pink letters everywhere. Oh, that's a wall. I'm stuck. You know, make my cat play the game. I wish it were possible to have a cat understand and comprehend how to play a video game. Even one as simple as just hold down the move button. Oh, okay, we're back in our normal house again. But yeah, I don't imagine I'd be able to explain to her, and she's so very cute and lazy. I don't think she'd even want to get up. She's just laying there looking all cute and super sweet. Whoa! What's this going on now? It seems like an appropriate thing to do, random, I don't know. Smoking weed and playing this nonsense. I don't know how you could play it without smoking some weed first. Because otherwise you're not... I mean, like... Yeah, I guess you could, but why? Yeah, I'll just engineer that. You forget I have no motivation or engineering skills whatsoever. You could just pretend Totoro is pushing the buttons if it fancies. If it meets your if it tickles your fancy, if it suits you, if you like that, if that's what you want. Totoro is playing the game. Let's all just pretend my cat is playing. I'm not playing. You're also not playing, random. You don't have to be high. And I'm just teasing. You don't have to be stoned to enjoy anything. It's perfectly fine to enjoy life sober all the while. I've just never been able to do it. Curse you, elusive sobriety. Well, and Elios, the peel isn't lost on you even though you're only tired. That's cool. Yeah, I think, like I'm saying, I don't think you... I'm just being facetious when I say you need to smoke weed to play. I don't know if it would make sense, but I'm extremely tempted to try it one day. It wouldn't so much make sense as become even more enrapturing. I would probably stare at things like this for a really long time and think they were super fascinating, extremely cool things. So, luckily we're not that far gone. We're just a little buzzed, which allows us to watch around and enjoy it without getting distracted by every stupid little thing and thinking it's moving or making some sort of strange philosophical point about the color green or something. I don't know. What the fuck am I even talking about? Here we go again. Here we go again. You know, I do have to say, okay, a lot of times I do have to say, I was expecting to see more fucked up things. We're slowly filling up this. That's slowly, but with no rhyme or reason as far as I'm aware. Hey, Danson, how are you doing today, man? Thank you for coming by while I play this goddamn headfuck of a mystery of a game. Here. Oh. Watch this. This is yet a new introduction video. I haven't seen this one before. Here we go. Very Aphex Twin vibe from this one. Hey, beloved Fever, yes, this is weird and cool. I couldn't describe it better. There's nothing else like it. Thank you for joining us. Day 26. Let's get back to it. Helios DMT is one drug that I haven't tried. That's one that actually kind of scares me a little bit. It's one of the only mountains I haven't scaled. I'm gonna have to do it one day, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do it and then play this madness. I think smoking a bowl and playing this is about as much as I could handle. Eternal Stairway. Oh, Pink Moon! Fucking right on. I love you, Pink Moon. Oh, that's sweet. Try not to run into any walls, because that takes me out of the dream world. This one's pretty neat. I like the Pink Moon. I know we've kind of seen it before. Okay, let's walk into a wall. Elsewhere go. I know it's a chemical made in my own brain, Elios. It's supposedly the chemical released when you die, which is kind of the freaky thing about it, because I'm not sure if I want to take that trip before I'm naturally supposed to. Maybe I'll save that for the last trip, man. Hey, Wolf, what's up? Freedom Puppy, I want to follow you. Where are you going? No, come back. Controls are wonky. He's gone. Invalid haze for invalid horses. I'm not even a horse either, man. Who the fuck is a horse? Horses are funny. I kind of wish I was a horse. Horses are so, like, muscular and free and running in the fields. But if I was a horse, I wouldn't be able to play this video game, and that would make me very sad. Yeah, it's invalid. Fair enough. I can't argue with this logic. Day 27. So I still don't understand what the flashback button did. Not a fucking clue. Gonna save again. Actually, I did like that. I still own Speaker Box, The Love Below. Somewhere. I bought that thing on double vinyl LP, or quadruple vinyl LP, I think it was. Back in the day when I was still a vinyl record collector. Oh, look at that thing! Yeah, you're awesome! Yep, so that's the thing. Clopping along. See, Elios, you're schooling me on stuff. Maybe I'm mistaken about the nature of DMT. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, beloved Fever, thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome to the stream, and please feel free to hit that follow button if you do like what you see. I don't just play this kind of weird shit, but I do like to play this kind of weird shit every Monday night. And this is actually a viewer recommendation courtesy of Elios Mill. I try to play fucked up, interesting games every Monday night, and I try to play viewer recommendations, one and the same, every night. So if you know a fucked up, interesting, or even just an interesting game you think I should play, feel free to shout out, my friend. I'll put it on the list. Every Monday night we'll play it. Tomorrow night, it's Tuesday night. Boletarian Tuesday, that means I'm going to play some Demon Souls. 4 to 8 p.m. That's on PS3, of course. And then Wednesday and Thursday is our kind of game of the week, game of the month days, if you will. This week, month, I've been playing The Witcher 2, so we'll be playing more of that on Wednesday, Thursday, beginning at 4 p.m. my time again. Friday, Saturday are my off days, and then Sunday, Spin to Win Sunday, as you guys know. We had a lot of fun playing yesterday when I did that. We have Nightbot song requests, and I ride a stationary bike, and I fight people in Dark Souls 2. Which is great fun. Great fun. Yes, this game has great immersion dancing. Perfect immersion. I do not know what happens when male horses go into heat random. I'm afraid to know. Well, I appreciate you looking up Wikipedia stuff for us, Elias. Being our little fact checker now and then. And also, I appreciate you recommending this game in the first place. This madness wouldn't have been possible without you, friend. I guarantee I'm gonna have dreams that are like this tonight. There's no way I won't. I can't wait to show my girlfriend this. She's gonna freak out and play it for hours. Tiffany loves shit like this. She played the Stanley Parable for several hours after I showed her some of the stream footage. I can't much say I like walking on this, whatever it is. Squeaky tie-dye. That's a little better. Oh, look at that weird penguin thing. It's like a leopard penguin. Hello, leopard penguin. Oh, I had no idea what the hell you were talking about, Random, with the womanly parts and the 20-inch. Now I put it together. You're talking about the horse sex. I don't. Yeah, horse sex. That's enough horse sex. I don't want to talk about giant horse dongs any more than I have to. Split a fucking man in half. It's a fuck fest. Enough with the horse fuck fest. Totoro, why are they being gross and talking about horse fucking? I don't understand. Why is it about horse fucking? I'm lost in this weird nightmare world and chat's gone all weird. Like the pilot from Airplane. Oh, I can continue walking forward while looking backward. I just learned that. I'm leveling up my skills in this game. Oh, check that out. What do we got here? We saw something like this before. But it wasn't exactly like this. I am starting to feel like I'm seeing repetition, though, of concepts and imagery. Have I seen it all? I can understand how this game might put you in a demented mood, certainly. I'm a bit demented myself after nearly 3 hours straight of playing it. The soundtrack is haunting. The imagery is fascinating, yet rudimentary. I am extremely happy that this exists. What do you guys think, though? Should we continue for another hour and 20 minutes, just kind of exploring and seeing? I feel like we've seen a lot of this too, yeah, already. Variations of this. Anyway, your guys' opinion. Do you want me to continue doing this, or would you like to see an hour of the first bit of the vanishing of Ethan Carter? I'd be happy to play a bit of that game. It sounds mysterious, it sounds spooky and interesting. I'd also be happy to dedicate more time to it a whole other night if you'd rather see that another night. But if you're getting bored of me walking through this LSD hellscape, I'd be into switching it up, maybe. I do feel like I'd come back to this, though, without a doubt, one way or another, whether we stick around here for an hour or not. Oh, Totoro talks to me all day, every day. We just talk to each other psychically. It's not audible. You guys don't have to hear it. I'm carrying on, like, conversations with her and my cat Herzog currently as we speak. That's just, you know, standard procedure in my home. Oh my god, I can't think about horsecocks right now, I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna go into this rock and hope I end up somewhere more interesting. I mean, the game is progressing. I am still interested in it. I'm not bored. I want to come back to it. I'm just saying, if you want... Whoa! If you want some more stuff... Some more variety tonight... No! Don't come at me, Teddy Bear! What are you doing? Hey, you got me! Hey, Zutara! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to the stream! But yeah, I think in the future I'll probably play this for an hour here or there, just as a mindfuckery fun time. Oh, the dream ends. We've got another tab on the grid graph. This game is LSD Dream Emulator, Zutara. If I do not start the game again, day 28 we've reached here, every time the game resets, it's kind of like Stanley in that sense. It looks like there's different intro videos every time. So let's watch another new one. Yeah, so there's that. And then I just continue on. Oh, I so very much wish I could read that. Alright, if we're going to play this for another hour and 15 minutes, we're going to need to level up a little more. Yes, Zutara, I am definitely down for some comic book hero movie news always. You don't even have to ask. That's a question you never have to ask here. Just shoot, man. Just shoot. Time to level up. Ding. Ding. Alright. Zutara, yes, I also am a big fan of Game of Thrones. No question. No, Elios, you don't gotta leave for a bit. Man, I can't believe all you guys aren't all watching Game of Thrones. What do you mean? Get on that shit. It's the best. I had to convert my roommate into watching it too. I was like, what's wrong with you? He's a huge Lord of the Rings fan, he was. And he wasn't watching it. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? It's like a high-quality fantasy show on TV. Get on that shit. It's the best. Oh yeah, Zutara, I had heard about that some time ago, actually. I'd been hearing that he was slated to play Aquaman. I think it's a great cast, yeah. I think that'll be perfect. Well, Elios, luckily it's not possible to overdose on marijuana. Unless you consume a whole bunch of edibles. That's the only way I've ever heard of people having a bad time, really. But, unlike a lot of drugs out there, including alcohol and tobacco, which can kill you if you consume them in massive quantities, the only danger of smoking a whole lot of weed is just not really doing much with your day. And that's not even necessarily true if you're a productive person. Yeah, I'm psyched for the Superman Batman movie and the Justice League movie and the Wonder Woman, finally Wonder Woman movie announced. That's gonna follow that and all the DC movies, man. I'm glad superheroes are such a craze right now. It's good. I want it to help comic books. I mean, it's interesting that comic book sales are so terrible these days comparatively, given that the biggest movies out right now are comic book movies. But it's like my best friend Jesse explained to me. He loves comic book movies because he loves the characters, he loves seeing the special effects, he likes the stories, he knows about all the characters, he's familiar with them from, you know, watching the X-Men cartoons in his youth or whatever, and having comic books around. But he doesn't want to go to the store and buy comics. He doesn't want to keep up on the new issues. He doesn't want to read the events. And he doesn't give a fuck if Cyclops was right, or any of that shit. He just wants to go turn his brain off and have a good time and like the characters. I think a lot of people are feeling that exact same thing. Well, that's fucking creepy as fuck. I was just gonna check the car out, and now a whole bunch of ladies are hanging from the lampposts. That's fucking morbid, man. Morbid as shit. I'm gonna go in the car still. I'm sure, yeah, like, I'm never gonna I would never argue that it is a good idea to smoke pot all the time. I do it. It's a terrible idea. I'm just saying, and even though it may have some of similar adverse effects as cigarettes, I'm glad I quit cigarettes and have nothing to do with them anymore. Oh man, I like this tune. Oh, look at that tower, that's awesome. I'm into that. Man, this game never ends. It never stops being interesting. Oh, another piece on the graph way down there. I wonder how long it's going to take me to fill this all up. I wonder. You guys are thinking Vanishing of Ethan Carter, hey? I think you're right. I think it's time to switch it up. We have played this for just about 3 hours now. And you're not the only one to say so, Elios. So yeah, I will come back to this fantastic game. Let's see if there's a new intro scene, or just watch one more of them, because I enjoy them so much. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is going to be Nightwing. That sounds just about perfect. And look at that, yet another intro screen. I'm getting the sense that after every dream when you wake up, you're probably supposed to watch these, because they always seem to be different. Oh my god, please let that be true, Zatara. Let them redo fucking Green Lantern and let them make it Jon Stewart. That Green Lantern is one of my favorite iterations of the character. Fuck yeah. Erase that old Green Lantern movie. Obliterate it from the fucking face of the earth. My god. My god, how did that thing ever get made? How did it get made? I just do not understand. Fantastic Four movie too. Like, how the fuck did they make these movies and be like, yeah, that's fine. That'll be great. People will like that. No! Nobody's gonna like that. Are you crazy? Those movies are shit. Also, yeah, that Deadpool movie people are all excited about. I've never, personally, don't lynch me here, guys. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but Deadpool's just never really done it for me, personally. I don't really find him funny. I don't really like the character. I also, actively dislike Rob Liefeld, who created him, as far as I'm aware, so don't hate me, but my personal opinion is fuck Deadpool. Also, this is, I'm gonna leave the LSD Simulator stream with this little thought. Fuck Wolverine, man. I was just reading an article today about the death of Wolverine and how that comic is, of course, stupid and predictable and ham-fisted. And of course Wolverine, who is dying in the comics currently, or just died, is going to be back. I give it less than a year, so who the fuck cares if Wolverine quote-unquote dies? It's so boring. Superhero comics, I love them to death, but the big two don't often yank my chain. Just the fucking imprints, like Vertigo, for the most part, and whatnot. Marvel's doing some good stuff here or there. Anyway, enough of my rambling about comics. I could go all night. This has been LSD Dream Simulator. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching it. Stick around. The stream will be right back with a little Vanishing of Ethan Carter to close out the night for an hour. I'm really excited about this game. I can't wait to play it. I picked it up, and I haven't even turned it on, so let's discover it together. The stream will return in a short moment. Enjoy this track by Sanctums. Man, yeah, it is, Zuda, you're right, man. This is a fucking exciting time for comic book movies, to say the very, very least. A very exciting time. Alright, I'm booting up The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. In fact... Oh yeah, that's right, I'm gonna have to actually... Well, forgive my unprofessional...